My friends, welcome to Talk Casual. And today we're broadcasting all over the Outer Rim. Today, on the left of me, someone totally different. We have the great Armada Hammerhead Admiral, the striker with the TIE Striker. It is Trash himself, Trash.
Hey, what's going on, people? Well, I'm not totally new. I make my guest appearance, but I suppose it's my
Yes,
first talk casual in a
this
while.
is your. No, you've done a couple of Talk Casuals, so.
I have, but it's been a while.
It has been a while. It has been a while. But welcome to the actual stream like away from Tez's game stream.
Yes, this is true.
That is correct. All right, Trash. What are we talking about today?
Just some little news kind of happened this week. AMG finally did a little bit of a stream for us. Released
Yes.
some nice little spoilers for us. For both
Correct.
X Wing and Armada.
Correct. And boy, there was real interesting stream. We're all wondering what they're going to talk about, what's on their mind, what was going to be released or nothing. It was going to be a little fluffy little, hugger, we're going to do everything right type thing and show you nothing. But it was a mixture of both, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. There was probably a few complaints from the community about the quality of the stream, but I really liked it. It was nice and cash. It was the fluffy, tell us what we want to know, but they gave us some really good stuff.
Absolutely. And yeah, it felt very fly casual of them to go very casually, as a bit more casual than us. I think we've still got overlays and everything, but they went even more casual than us. So go figure.
No, it was good. It was good. Very, very happy person over here.
Fantastic. Now let's just go through the initial fluff they did go through. They did extend on further with an actual article on the next day, but they did talk about the philosophies of AMG, how they work on things, how they want to continue on working on a game instead of kids cutting off a game, so the game is forever in their eyes instead of like saying we're finished with it. That was a really good thing. It's something that people are kind of looking at, saying, well, what about IA? Is IA coming back? Can you bring IA? So maybe
not likely,
maybe.
Maybe.
Because that's a lot of people saying, well, can you really? They never killed IA, but they just said they finished the product. So you never know with AMG. They look like they love their games, and you'll never know if they might bring it back or not. But in the meantime, they did bring out this whole philosophy of games never finished. So definitely looking forward to their philosophy there. So on the other things as well, they talked about OP. This is what they're talking about, as of course the Worlds for this year is also cancelled. So the Legion Armada X-Wing champion again for this year is the Rona. But sad news there. But they did say that they're looking forward to a 2022 Worlds for all three games.
Yeah, which will be fantastic. And I like that they came out as well and said that all current invites will be upheld, and of course any subsequent invites, which is really good.
Yeah, that made me very happy, as I hold an invite to the 2020 Worlds from my Armada Regionals win. So yes, so I was all prepped, ready to go last year, and that happened.
Of course.
But that's okay. That's okay. That's as long as that's all. That's the only question that I actually had. Make sure they actually validated them and that they all good. And basically said if they do need to cancel further on, that it always be valid until the next Worlds, at whatever time it's going to happen. So
which is fantastic.
Yeah, and on top of that, they talked about no big commitment to say like a regionals primes or something like that, or a nationals, but they're looking at bringing back some local events, hopefully in the second part of the year, and looking into kits and looking into more competitive casual games in store outside the normal formats, which is really interesting.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of exciting news, and I think it's something a lot of X-Wing players have looked for is that local tournament that's more, it's not 200 on 200 fly at each other. There's going to be some thematic stuff. There's going to be, you know, some, maybe even some scenario stuff for X-Wing.
Absolutely.
All that stuff for me is quite exciting. You know, yes, I do love my 200, but those ideas of scenarios, especially in X-Wing, is very exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't do Legion here, but I thought I'd mention it because it was interesting what the head of studio did say. They're thinking of doing a Vader down series type scenario.
Yes.
And people who have read the Vader comics, that's a very interesting, you know, Vader versus the world type scenario. Imagine if they kind of did that with X-Wing, where they bring Darth Vader and his TIE Advance against the Phoenix Cell, you know.
Yeah.
And will lead to Phoenix Cell later on. So, you know.
Yeah.
So that would be interesting if they kind of did that, like a like also for Armada they could do like battle scenarios, like the battle of from Rogue One, the Battle of Scarif. You know, they can bring many scenarios that from the Star Wars movies. So
yeah.
So definitely a lot of space and a lot of things, especially for X-Wing players who are sick of the whole 200 pointer.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of room for this to move, and it's exciting to hear that they're looking to explore that.
Yeah, awesome. All right, Trash, let's move into...
You missed two of the biggest bits that they dropped.
Oh, am I missing? All right, go ahead.
I think you're missing two bits that a lot of people were worried about.
What's that?
One,
yes.
One, no 3.0.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Yeah, you got me there, Trash. Yes.
No 3.0.
Yes, so rest assured, everyone, you can hold on to your 2.0 stuff now and breathe a sigh of relief. There is no 3.0. So I don't know where people were getting this idea. I don't know
either, but hey. And the other bit that I know a lot of the X Wing and Armada community were worried about.
Yeah.
We don't have to paint minis.
Oh yes.
that's not changing. Don't stress. No painting of minis. However, it was interesting to hear that they will give us options to paint minis. So I'm wondering how that's going to look. You know, for those painting enthusiasts, that's good. You know, it will be easier to get your repaints. But for those that are just like opening the pack and playing, no painting. Stop stressing.
Yeah, absolutely. I was one of those people saying, "Yep, I'm totally happy because I am a shocking painter. I paint like some 4-year-old outside the lines like crazy. So I'm totally happy that's happening. But if I was given a chance, maybe to have some time to start up, sure, I'll give it a thought." And would they do like a non-painted variant of a ship coming out? I don't know.
It would, depend on their production costs and everything like that.
Would it be cheaper? I don't know, but I feel like they're just gonna say they're still gonna bring out that one pack and then they go, here's a way to do it. But but it'd be interesting how if they do it, if they've got options for that, for the painters and the non-painters. So but very interesting how they did say, hey, we're here for the long haul. And on top of that, as well, they are doing more AMG streams twice per week. One on the Wednesday, which is Thursday morning for us, and Friday, and that'll be Saturday morning for us. But there'll be more the painting streams there. So I presume at the moment will just be the Legion stuff they'll be painting. But it'll be interesting if they bring some X Wing and Armada stuff. You've got squadrons to paint, so we'll see about that. Right. Let's head over to the stuff they spoilt. So let's start off with the X Wing stuff, of course. Let's go through that very quickly, and we'll go with one of your favorites, Trash, and we've got the Phoenix Cell Squadron Pack.
Yes.
So the box art's on the front screen there, with the two B wings and the B wing and the two A wings.
Yeah.
And so we got the shot here of the B wing with Harrison Dula, and then the two A wings, one with a pilot's initiative. Now it's initiative for Wedge Antilles and initiative 3 Sabine Wren.
Because Sabine needed another ship. That's what we were missing, was another Sabine pilot.
Absolutely. It's what was it? what's the Republic guys on everything? Oddball, was it Oddball or
Oddball? Yeah,
yeah, he's the oddball of the rebellion.
Yeah. But yeah, Wedge in an A-wing.
Initiative skill 4. So that would be interesting. I wonder if he gets the same ability as before or something totally new.
Yeah, and of course Hera. Finally, Hera. Finally, a lot of Rebel players have been calling this for a long time, but finally, Hera in a B-wing.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got Hera Syndulla on screen right now. So Initiative 6, Phoenix Leader. While another friendly ship at range 1 to 2 defends or performs an attack, you may transfer one of your focus tokens, evade tokens, or locks to that ship.
Nice.
I find it interesting that the I know it's got to do with production and so forth, but the B-wing is an actual B-wing. It's not the prototype B-wing that you see on Rebels on the picture there. But I feel like that they might do some kind of special beam weapon upgrade card just to, as you see on Rebels as well, doing that beam action. I don't know if it'll be like something powerful as what you see on Rebels destroying kittens and all that, but it would be interesting if they introduce something like that into X-Wing.
I think they have to introduce something like that for it. Power level, who knows, but there will definitely be some sort of beam weapon for it, I'd imagine.
And you'd say probably it'd be a bullseye thing type scenario.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So that's as what we got to see in the Phoenix cell. The paint jobs look very nice. I like them.
I love those A-wings. They look fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can't really see from the actual. Is that the actual Phoenix logo on the side? I believe.
I believe it is, but it's a bit hard to see properly.
Yeah, I believe I saw some pictures of someone doing models up and it had the Phoenix logo on the side. But if that it is, very nice.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move to the Fugitives and Collaborators Squadron pack. So here we have the box art here with the Hawk and 2 Y-wings. Someone on the someone's on the Facebook page somewhere else said that if you look at the actual box art on the actual slide art, they see a ghost or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to squint at it, and
you're stretching, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So I'm not quite sure if it looks like another ship, but I don't think it's a ghost, but you never know. But it might be something in there. You never know. It could be. Let's move on to what we do know. So unfortunately, the shot that they did give us, it was a bit too small to see the actual pilots on the other bases. But we've got Initiative 5 and Initiative 4 for the Y-wing and Initiative 3 for the Hawk there. Unless people know if they can squint and have a look at that, I cannot see myself there. But interesting paint jobs, all grey there.
That I really, really like that Hawk.
Yeah.
Really like that Hawk.
Now, if Ian was here, he would be jumping up and down because he knows where that Hawk comes from. It's actually from the one of the comic series with Kanan Jarrus on the Hawk, and hence why Kanan.
Correct.
And that's why Kanan Jarrus is now in a Hawk, and I believe this is the first scum pilot. With Force user. Yes, it.
Light and dark, essentially.
Yes, so Kanan Jarrus, Initiative 3, Lost Padawan. While you or a ship in your firing arc defends, you may spend 1 force. If you do, the attacker rolls 1 fewer attack dice.
Yeah. You're spending force all day.
Yeah, absolutely. Trash, give us the thoughts. What do you see this in? What do you want to?
For me, it's kind of like a filler. Like, I'm going to include this in every list. I won't build a list off it.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something that will be included in a lot of lists.
Yeah.
Just that ability is great.
And
we know Hawks can be quite powerful when you hit them up right. But it's definitely, like, I haven't flown Scum a lot in 2.0, but as soon as I get my hands on Kanan, I am flying a whole lot of Scum.
I wonder if this will bring Ian back in if they're with the Hawks. He loves his Hawks.
He does, but we'll say it's not Guri. So
no, his first love is Guri. The second love is his Hawks. He loves his Hawks
and his Y wings.
That's it. So maybe not. We won't know. But a very nice add on to the Scum faction there. And then last and finally, my love is the Sky Strike Academy Squadron Pack. So there you've got your TIE Interceptor and 2 TIE Interceptors and your TIE Defender there. And we all need more TIE Interceptors and TIE Defenders because I've got tons of them.
Yeah, even I've got tons. Oh no, I don't have tons of them, but I have enough.
I think I have 5 TIE Defenders and about 6 TIE Interceptors, so because I need more.
Yeah, of course. Just like I need more X Wings.
Oh, but I have to. I love the paintwork on this. It is absolutely gorgeous. So we so the TIE Defenders, the TIE Elite paint job there, and on there we've got Volt Scarus, Initiative 5. Then on the Interceptors we have Sienna Ray, Initiative 6, and Gideon Hask on Initiative 4. So everyone knows Sienna Ray from Armada, and of course the crew card from X Wing. I wonder what her ability will be. Maybe it'll be something totally different. I'm not quite sure, but of course everyone knows from Armada that her ability is to be obstructed. So I don't know if X-Wing will transfer to that, but her X-Wing card was about turning 90 degrees with a boost, so we don't know what she's going to be. But Initiative 6 Interceptor, that's all you're going to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's have a look at Gideon Hask. So Inferno 2, Initiative 4. So while performing an attack against a damaged defender, roll 1 additional attack die. So the same ability he had in his TIE Fighter. So
his TIE Fighter was friendlies as well, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Let me triple check.
He's having a look. I can't remember, but I feel like it's the same.
Yeah, it's much the same, but I have a feeling it was...
when you're damaged or
no, same ability, but it wasn't just him, it was friendlies as well.
Oh, okay. Because I know the other guy, not getting Husk down.
Oh yeah, no, Delmico was
Delmico, yeah.
Yeah, no, Husk was the same, exactly the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I got too confused.
Yeah. All good. Yeah, so if you haven't played your Battlefront 2, you'll see Gideon Hask in a TIE Interceptor in the Battle of Jakku. That's where you see me do the setup battling against I've lost my names again. Inferno leader. The chick. I can't remember her. Yeah.
What's her face?
Yeah, what's her face?
You know the one?
Yeah, I should know off by heart.
She did the things.
Yeah, she did the things. Yeah, she joined. She's the usual thing that Imperials like to do: join the rebellion and all that.
What was it? That's really annoying me now.
Yeah, I know.
Iden
Versio. Iden Versio. There we go. Yeah, but again, will I buy this Strike Academy? Yes, I will. I love my Imperials, and anything of Imperials, I will take it. So I look forward to whatever is in the pack. Everyone's crossing their fingers and toes as an Imperial player. We see Vader, but I highly doubt it.
That's the only thing people are asking for is Vader in the Defender.
Yeah, because we need like 150 points of a ship in front of us. So
yeah.
Awesome. I think so. That was the X-Wing side of things. Your thoughts, Trash?
Yes, please.
I thought so.
I saw Phoenix Squadron and I was like, hell yeah. And then Yellow Defender. I think I still remember after the episode of Rebels.
Yeah.
The Thursday night we were joking around, we'll see another Defender in Yellow Stripe. And how long ago was that? Like 2-3 years ago now?
Yeah, I think it was 3 years ago. Almost 4.
You could almost hear the cry of relief from the X-Wing community when that happened.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if they'll actually have like a TIE TIE Defender Elite upgrade.
Title.
What's that?
Yeah,
A title, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
It won't be a
Yeah,
different defender, but it'll be just a title where upgrade it to elite.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
excellent. So yeah, no, I remember we were all laughing about that, and Terry put that on his Facebook page, and I then yeah, he put I found it, and then I said, "You called it, Terry." He had a good laugh. But no, very interesting pack. So it was much needed. I think I heard the news it's coming out sometime. Let's not cross our fingers and toes, but sometime in March. But they already seem to have the boxes in hand, so it shouldn't be too long for that.
Yeah, no, we should see it by at least November.
Yeah, correct. All right, let's move on to the Armada stuff now, and we have we've got the actual full cards of. We saw some models. We won't show the models because they're a bit blurry, and that's the last thing we want to see. Let's have a look at the cards themselves here. So we've got the Recusant class support destroyer, the other one that wasn't shown from our first stream. So the Recusant is a speed-free ship. Thank God for that. And it's got evade, brace, redirect, and salvo. So that is pretty awesome there. So
yeah, it's a nice little set of tokens, that's for sure.
Yeah. And with that base that it had before, it is absolutely bonkers. So
yeah,
and so this one, instead of flowing the black dice out of the side, it throws blue dice from the side.
And then the other version has the blacks.
Yeah, so it's command, squadron, and engineering all the same. So yeah, as I said, speed free. It has no clicks on free, 2 clicks on 2, and 1 click on free.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to fly.
Absolutely. Now that I'm seeing all this separatist stuff, I'm really changing my mind on the Republic, because the separatists have such awesome looking ships, and just like the models is just absolutely lovely. So look, hey, why not both, hey? When they do come out here, so that's the other question that we need to ask ourselves. So yeah, that Recusant is going to be a hell of a lot of fun to play, and that's 90 points compared to the Light Destroyer. So the Light Destroyer is the cheaper for 5 points less.
Yep, and we all know I'm going to be flying the Light Destroyer.
Yep. It's almost the same points as a Onega test bed, so you can like chuck 3 of those into the battle and go nuts, upgrade them like crazy.
And I really like that firing arc too.
Oh yeah, the rear of a Star Destroyer almost, as I said last week. All right, let's go to the Providence class, so the Invisible Hand. So we have last week we had the Dreadnought. We have now the actual carrier itself. So again, we have command value of 3, squadron of 4, and engineering of 4. Now we have the full token spread of brace, redirect, contain, and salvo. And speed, it goes up to a speed of 3, but it's a very hard speed of 3 with 1 click on 1 and no clicks further on.
Set those navs.
Yup. If you want to go fast, set those navs. But that speed 1, 2 click, that's very interesting there.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the. Actually, I forgot to go back on the. We'll go back to the Recusant. So I need to compare the actual officer slot, the actual upgrade slots there. So the support destroyer versus the light destroyer. I forgot to say, instead of having the missile slot, it has the. It just loses it. It just loses it. Yeah. And gains another offensive retrofit.
Yep.
So that's wouldn't be decaps, but if you were running squadrons, you can do expanded hangar bays and boosted comms on this thing. If you are looking for a squadron pusher. So
yeah, also interesting to see if they come out with like the Shrivs and Vaders of the world with that double slot for these guys.
True, absolutely. Yeah, you. That's the thing. We're looking at last week. We were looking at the droid at the back of that spread that was showing. Maybe
yeah.
it might have a droid kind of boarding team.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go back to the Providence class there. So, difference wise, you're looking at so the same kind of at the front. Same at the front, so 2 reds, 1 blue, and 2 blacks. Your sides are going to be the different there. So the sides,
you drop a red and gain a blue.
Yep. And the same at the rear. AA is 2 blacks instead of 1 blue, and is it the same price, 105, as I'm seeing? I have to double check on that one.
Can't be.
Yeah, I think it might be a typo because the thing I'm seeing, it could be a misspelt, could be wrong, but you don't know. I'm seeing 105 on the Providence, on the Dreadnought, and the Carrier. So I don't know if that's I presume it's a typo.
Yeah, they probably just overlaid part of it, not all of it.
Yeah. So the difference with this one is it loses its gunnery team slot and gains a defensive retrofit and a fleet command one, not fleet support, the fleet offensive one. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So and it gains it has an iron. It drops the double turbo laser.
Yeah.
And gains nothing else. Oh no, it gains nothing.
No.
I'm just trying to figure out what's missing because the Dreadnought had a dual turbo laser slot.
Did it have the fleet command upgrade?
Yeah, the fleet command. So it okay. So it drops the gunnery team slot and it drops it drops the turbo laser slot for that. There we go. That's what I'm trying to get out of it. So
we got there in the end.
We got in the end. Again, so of course you can put expanded hangar bays on this and run invisible hand on this carrier as well. And you can slot in 5 into that one. Yeah. So very nice. Again, we're not quite sure on the points, but I presume it's going to be different. But next one is the Pelter. So same old Pelter with the tokens and the move chart. So only up to speed 2. So we got now with the medical frigate, which is a bit more expensive from the transport frigate. The difference is that the transport frigate drops its defensive retrofit for offensive retrofit.
Yep.
And that's for 4 points extra. And it has, instead of black dice, it has blue dice. And the same value as a command squadron engineering as a transport Pelter.
Yeah, nothing outrageous there. I think that's what we all expected from a Pelter.
Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting that the Rebellion one, like the Assault Pelter, has 1 squadron and the Command Pelter has 3 squadrons. Here we're all the same.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd probably say people go for the lighter one. I'd say the medical one.
Yeah, definitely. I think.
I don't know. I don't fly Rebel Jank, so Ian would be the one tell you what would it be. But if I'm going to fly Republic, I need to know. So.
Yeah, very true.
And of course, the last one is the Venator one, and I'm like, they showed the alternative ones for each other one except for the Venator. So I'm wondering what the hell are they hiding from the Venator 2. So it's interesting there, but this one's only got a squadron value of 3 compared to the Venator 2 of 5. So we know what the points and the upgrade slots are, but we actually get to see the actual speed itself. It does go to speed 3, and it has the whole full ensemble of tokens. So your brace, redirect, contain, and salvo.
Yeah, it's got a nice little janky movement chart at 3, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yes, it's a bit less than an AEST. It can go speed 3, but it can't do an extra click on the third dial, on the third part. So yeah, again, probably did need to do your navs on speed 3 as well, but it's not too bad. I can't complain.
No, definitely.
Yeah, so that's it for the spread for Armada. Now we do have apparently a dates in April, so prepare your wallets for next year sometime. But yeah, definitely a good look. We even got to see the models itself. So I presume they're just test models by the looks of them, because they didn't have any boxes there. But very nicely done. So
yeah, that was definitely a surprise to actually see the models. That's for sure. Test or not, it was, to actually see the models. Same with the X Wing, seeing them all boxed up and stuff was a nice little touch.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a really good stream. As we all alluded to, we were all worried at first, but at first, especially with the view and the layout of things, we were expecting FFG quality, but all we got was this kind of fly casual kind of view. But in the end, we're all happy at the end.
Did FFG really have quality?
Well, their streams kind of did, but they did like to cut them out here and there. So
yeah.
Yes. Now, just before we go for tonight, I do want to make an errata to our last Talk Casual last week. A viewer did spot out that our view on Illuminara Looney is incorrect. She can't redo her spent tokens that she's already done. So it's tokens that haven't been affected. So for people who thought that Ian was going crazy, yeah, Ian was going crazy. Luminara is not broken. I think she's perfectly fine for 25 points. I'll just have to find the card again. But
look, we all know Ian can't read properly. Yeah. We know he can't write properly. So
yeah. So yeah,
when he's down, we're fine.
Yeah. So yeah, Illuminara Aduni. So when a friendly ship or unique squadron is defending after the defense token step, if it is spent fewer than 2 defense tokens, it may ready one of its defense tokens it did not spend. So yes. So if you didn't spend that token, you can ready it. If you did, you cannot ready it. So it's more handy. So you can't get the scatter race that never dies, because that's not going to happen. And if you're a squadron, it's not going to work. If you spend the scatter, that's it. Your friend who might have spent the scatter beforehand can ready it before, but if you're spending the scatter now, you can't ready it back. So apologies to viewers thank you for picking that up, guys. Apologies for that. But Ian's thought that the sky was going to fall on that one, but it is not. But I think that's it for tonight, guys. It's going to be a short one. How long? I'll go for almost 30 minutes. Over 30 minutes. But Trash, any final words before we head out tonight?
No final words. I'm just super keen and actually kind of excited about what we did find out for AMG. It's kind of breathed a little bit of life back into everything. I know a lot of the X-Wingers were kind of starting to fall away, but definitely some of this new stuff's breathed some light into it, and super keen if we actually get products this year.
Fantastic. Actually, before we do go, I have one announcement to make. I should have come up with this. I'll go transition back. So I'll go into the slide, close that off. But for our viewers, our next Armada tournament is coming up in 2 weeks' time. I thought I'll just show you our art for the day. That is the 1200 point Iron Man tournament. So that's on the Saturday, the 20th of February at 10 a.m. for our Australian viewers. So that's probably somewhere on Friday night for you Yanks. So what's going to happen there? A 1200 point tournament. Are you crazy? Yes, we are. So what's going to happen? It's just going to be a 2-round tournament at the start of the game. You'll go your first game. You'll have to do the 6 full rounds. You can't concede. You can't run away. Whatever you get destroyed, whatever gets used, carries on to the next round. So in round 2, any damage you've got, any ships destroyed, any tokens, any tokens that you lose, any disposable decaps that you used in the first game, that's gone. If Shiv comes in and takes something off you, tough luck. If Vader comes in, tough luck. So in the second round, you're going in with all the damage and all the cards that have been stripped off you into the next game. So it's going to be an absolute fun day of shenanigans. I know someone's already looking at NK7, so the one that strips defense tokens. So I want to stay away from that person. I'm not going to name names because
I'm staying away from him as well.
Yeah, him or her.
and look, our names are definitely not related.
Yeah.
Just like someone's talking about double SSDs.
Oh no, I can think I know who that is, but yes. So Trash, have you thought of a list? Are you coming or?
Yeah, look, I had to eat my words. I might have even been a talk casual where I said I would never fly a 12,000 point 1200 point list.
That'd be interesting though.
However, I'm going to be there.
Fantastic.
I have an idea.
How many hammerheads?
It involves 0 hammerheads.
Oh, lies.
Unlike my my joke list I wrote that had 22 hammerheads in it. Yes, you can do it. 22 hammerheads loaded out with ordnance experts and racks and a general. So, but no, I've got a little kind of fluffy idea that I want to try, but I'll just make sure I've got everything for it.
Fantastic. So yeah, that's coming up in 2 weeks' time. All coming in live on Fly Casual. All right, that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, you can always catch us on Talk Casual, Fly Casual, whatever, in our next streams. Hopefully, we'll get our Thursday nights back up and running with our streaming. It all depends on the monkey himself, but he seems to be, I believe he's giving Guri an oil bath tonight, hence why he's not tonight. But we'll be back with some more further action. Always check our Facebook page for further updates. Join our Discord and all that stuff. But thanks for tuning in, guys. And remember, subscribe, like us on Facebook, and fly casual.